Good morning and welcome to the first studio vlog, I suppose. So it is a Tuesday morning. It is 9 o'clock. I have my morning cup of not coffee. It's nothing that related in it. It's just decaf with a little bit of hazelnut syrup. But I filmed a video yesterday. That's why my hair looks nice. And I'm going to try and edit it to get it up today, which should be possible because it's not actually a very long video. And I did most of the rough cutting yesterday, so now I just got to go over it once again and add in all of the little zoomies and things like that I do, and all the graphics. And then that'll be ready to go live this afternoon, hopefully. Then I've got an Envato article to finish writing, which again shouldn't take me very long because I've done the majority of the work on that article. And I've got a live stream this evening on the Cricket Family South Africa group, which should be quite fun. We're going to be working with stencils. So I generally don't plan these kinds of things out, like properly plan them, but I need to at least make sure that I have the materials and whatnot ready, because I don't like to be unprepared in the class. But I've got lots of the materials. They're pretty much just sitting in this box here, which you kind of can't see. They're sitting in this box over here. And I've got all of the stamps and things like that I can use with it. So that'll be a fun class. I always enjoy the cricket lives. I need to make, my setup is almost always perfect, so I don't need to worry about that, which is really useful. I hit 11,000 subscribers last night, so on my main channel. So I'm very chuffed about that, although I think that it might be like a little bit of a bug, because if you look at the analytics, I gained like over 100 subscribers in one day. 107 in one day, which I think might be like a mistake. But let's see, if it is a mistake, then it'll get removed within the next couple of days, or it'll correct itself and it'll just have a really big dip. I don't know where those subscribers would have come from, so I think it's weird that I think the most I've ever gotten is like 60-ish in one day, so to get 107 in one day for me just seems weird. But let's see. Still pretty cool to hit 11,000 so soon after hitting 10,000. I mean, it's not even a month, so cool. Check in with you later. So that edit took me far longer than it should have because the software just kept crashing, and I have to restart the software, save the project, close the software, open up my task manager, which I just leave open at this stage, end the process, reopen the software, reopen the project, and then carry on from where I left off. So like, it doesn't sound like it's the actual process of doing that is very quick, but it breaks your rhythm, you know, like you're getting into a rhythm and then all of a sudden you press spacebar to play the video and like nothing happens. It's just so I restarted my computer, it still does the same thing, restarted the software, exported the timeline into a new project, it still didn't work. So I'm going to try reloading the old version of the software because I'm currently on version 18, and I'm going to try and roll back to version 16 because that's when I had fewer issues. I don't know why. I don't do lots of crazy stuff in the software, so I'm just going to leave it at the older version. Maybe when I get a stronger graphics card one day, it'll be better. But anyway, so that's the video's edited. Now I've got to add in my B-roll. So I kind of wanted to show you how I actually do my B-roll. So as you know, I have this little section here. The microphone's obviously in the way, but this little section is kind of where I film my B-roll. And I have a new fancy fun gimbal that I put my camera onto that'll stabilize it and it'll be able to get better B-roll shots. So I've got to switch on the light up here. So that's this light over there, which you can't quite see. Clean out the space a little bit because it's a little bit dirty or a little bit untidy. Would make quite a good stencil, don't you think? And of course we have the kitty sleeping with us today, so he's having a good old nap. But I'll show you how I get the gimbal working, because that's this thing, little contraption. But I'll have to do that on my phone because I need my camera in order to stabilize. So Apologize for the bad audio on this one as well. So what I have to do first is take off the adapter for my things that I have the camera on. I've then got to open up the little side flap so that I can plug this little Majobi in. I don't have to, but I like to have that Majobi plugged in because then I can control the recording from the gimbal itself. So then I have to screw it in here. And now comes the complicated part. So I have to unlock this arm and then balance it. So manually, I'm going to make sure that it stays like that and doesn't tip forward. So I've got to unlock this thingy and push it back a tiny little bit. And now, see it now tips back. I've gone too far, and then I've got to move it a little bit more forward. It's probably too far forward. Too far. And it deals in like fractions of a millimeter. So if you take it too far in the one direction, then and we do the same with each and every other arm. But I haven't changed it, so I'm actually just going to unlock this and turn it on, and you'll see it automatically correct. It's so cool. And then when I move the camera, not all arms are unlocked, sorry. Then when I move the camera, see how it doesn't move all that much even though I'm moving the arm. So that's kind of exactly what you want. And then you can get really decent shots, and you can angle the camera, pan the camera down, which I only recently found out. Pan the camera up, and pan the camera left or right and left as well. It's just the coolest thing, and it's going to make my shots look awesome. So I'm super excited for this one. So let's get to filming some B-roll. I mean, how easy was that to get like the perfect shot? I just press record. Well, let me start at the top. Press record, and then slowly and that's it. Perfect stable, no like, you know, that's the worst way of explaining it, but there's no shaking, which drives me nuts because like I shake and then I can't use the footage. I'm very critical of those kinds of things, so it really bothers me. And now I can just take the actual product. This is the actual party foil, a closed one, and I have an opened one. So now I can lay it out all aesthetically pleasing and such, and then take some more footage. It's just, it makes my life so much easier. Love it. That was a good one. So I think we're good on that. And then there's some, see now, like, it's like 10 minutes prep and then 2 minutes of recording, and that's it. After much fighting with my editing software, the video is now busy uploading to YouTube. It's, for some reason, it exported the first time, which hasn't happened in a very long time. 9 times out of 10 I've got to start exporting it, then it fails at some point, and then I've got to cancel, delete the file, the same process, and like do that 3 or 4 times. So it takes me like up to 3 hours to export a video. Very frustrating. Now I'm busy working on the thumbnail. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. Simple, but I don't like the quality of that. So I'm just going to quickly rephotograph that and see. I'll probably just do it on my phone because it's easier. I can just then upload it to the Google Drive. So I'll set it up, photograph it, and then get the thumbnail out so that the video can be scheduled to go live in 40 minutes. Yeah, this is normally kind of my process, but I really do want to start getting everything planned out ahead. But I At the moment, I'm like tripping and stumbling to catch my feet underneath myself. And once, I keep saying this, next month it'll be better. September was supposed to be better, but September is now being catch-up month. So October should be better. Hold thumbs, cross your fingers, let's hope. Thank heavens that's done. Now I can relax a little bit for the rest of the day. Relax. I've got a live stream in a few hours at 7 o'clock, so in just over 3 hours, which I'm excited for, always. They're lots of fun for me. And I've got an article to work on, so I'm going to put on a movie and just do some other work. Good morning. It is now Wednesday morning, and I am super sneezy. Well, Wednesday morning, it's 12:10. Yes, I did wake up that late. I ended up going to sleep, finishing work around 2:30. I went to sleep around 3 because I still had to shower and all that kind of stuff. So I ended up waking up at like 11 this morning, which I did not plan for, because I actually kind of wanted to have today off, just because I've been working for the last 10 days straight or so. So I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a day off, but clearly my body just, well, I only woke up late because I went to sleep late. But the room is a mess. I haven't cleaned up after the live yesterday, which was a lot of fun. And I normally clean up straight after a live, so I'm not really sure why I didn't this time. But this is what we ended up making, just to show people how to use a stencil. So we made a stencil like that. Hard to show you because it's kind of see-through, but I'm going to clean up the room later when I get back, because I kind of do still want to go out. And I'll probably do go out with my hair loose, because it is I always get so confused when I'm looking in a viewfinder and it's reversed. Anyway, it's amazing how just putting your hair down can like completely change the way you look. But I had like a whole list of things that I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the fish shop, go to Cape Garden Centre. I'm definitely still going to go to Starbucks and Kauai, because I have a free Starbucks that expires tomorrow, so I need to go get that. And I see that the Halloween themed lattes and things like that are out. So it's the pumpkin spice latte, which I absolutely hate. I think it's disgusting. And then the salted caramel latte, which I absolutely love. I love sweet things, so a salted caramel, very excited for. And then they normally on Wednesdays we normally have like a little get together with some of our friends at a scrapbooking shop. So I want to pop in there as well and say hi, but that's only later. So I'm probably gonna just at least go to the fish shop, Kauai, and Starbucks. The fish shop as in like aquarium fish, not like anything else. I don't know, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do everything, because I'm very sneezy at the moment, which is why I sound weird, and I woke up with a bit of a headache as well. So, which is not, it's very, very small at the back of my head, so but let's see. Not the day that I had planned. I also just realized that part of the reason why I'm feeling anxious about not having the day is that I've always been working for an employer. So if I have a day off, I have to get everything done in one day. I have to go to Stodel, or go to Garden Centre, and then go to the fish shop, and then go to get my Starbucks, and then go do this, and then come home, because my time is limited. But I suppose that's kind of the change in thinking that I'm going to need to adopt, is that I don't have to do everything in one day. If I don't want to go to Garden Centre today because I wouldn't want to feel rushed, I don't have to. I can just go to the fish shop and then go get Starbucks and get Kauai, which are both free in this case. Yes. But it's weird to think that I don't have to think like that anymore, you know? And it's probably going to take a while for me to unlearn that I can just take the morning off, go and do whatever, and then come back and then carry on working. I've just realized, like, that's why I feel anxious about waking up at 11, because I feel like I've wasted half of my day. Meanwhile, okay, granted I ended up working late, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to try and work through that and like completely change the way that I think. So fun journeys. So that, and I just got my delivered to me while I'm at garden center. Now, if that's not service, I don't know what is. Also, I clearly didn't think, because I've got a small car and I need to fit a dog in here as well. I'm very smart today, apparently. So we fitted. Yay! Barely, but we made a plan. Do you ever just like walk around in an art shop? Like, I don't want to buy anything specific, but I just love walking around and looking at all of the stuff that I can buy. It's so much fun. Happy Thursday. So it is 11 o'clock. I woke up quite a while ago and I've just been getting on with some work this morning already, because I've got quite a few things to do today. I've actually written out a list of things that I want to finish. So I've got some Halloween things that I need to finish up for an article, finishing off the monogram fonts. I need to prep a video, and I need to reply to an email that I've been forgetting to reply to for a while. So I've pretty much just started with my monogram font article, and I've been working on that. Almost done, which is great. Very excited for that to be ticked off. There's nothing like ticking off something on the list, but yesterday was a complete bust because I ended up getting a migraine. So I woke up with a bit of a headache, and then later on in the day I went out to the shops and things like that, and it was there, and I was trying to ignore it, hoping that it would go away, because I'd already taken, pain tablets earlier on in that day, and I was like, okay, well, they just need to, work, and I've got things that I want to do today. But then it ended up not going away, and I came home and I just climbed into bed and just lay in bed for a while, which was really nice. And then my husband went to go get food for us, which was great as well. It's having a partner that is prepared to like do things like that for you is just, it's a game changer. So I'm very, very appreciative that he was able to help, because I was just not able to do really anything. But it kind of started going away towards the end of the evening, which was nice. So I got some things done, but then you just feel completely and utterly drained. Like you have no energy. Like it's difficult to lift up your arm to do something. So I just went to bed early, and then I couldn't fall asleep until 1 o'clock, so yay. It's typical. But I ended up waking up early, which was nice, thanks to the people that came to mow the lawn on the little grass thingy across our house. So that was cool, I guess. Early wake up call. And now I'm working, so I'm going to get some work done. Hopefully I'm going to be able to film a little bit later, because I want to get back onto the schedule of releasing 2 videos a week. And that I've got a whole series planned for this whatever that I want to do. So it's like explaining each of the features in Cricut Design Space. So the first one will be on attach, and then it'll be flatten, and then it'll be slice, and then it'll be weld and offset, and those kinds of things that people normally struggle with. So it'll be 1 video on each feature. I don't expect them to be long videos, which is kind of the point. I want to keep them to like 5 minutes or so, just to explain how to use it, what you use it for, and what not to do, kind of. That's the 3 key points that I want to touch on each of these videos. I'm not going to be creating any projects. I'm not going to be making anything. It's just because I kind of want to have a whole playlist of, I'm brand new to Design Space, I don't know what anything is, I want to learn how to use Design Space. And these are like little bite-sized videos that people can consume in little chunks to help them with the whole program and how to design things. So that's kind of my intention behind that. And I'll probably do a video on layers, like how to use layers, how to use the colors, but that'll come once I'm done with this particular series that I want to do. So I've got to work on planning that, and I'm very excited for that. That's going to be quite a fun series, I hope, and a good one that'll work well long term as well. So I'm going to get back to some work. Honestly, my favorite part about writing an article is that. It's great. I have gotten so much work done, it's actually crazy. So I finished off the article, started planning several other things that I've got going on. Now, because I'm going to Joburg next week for Comic-Con, I kind of have to make sure that I'm planning everything so that the deadlines that I have in and around that time will still be met. So I started planning 3 different videos, 3 different projects. The one of them is a video and an article, and then I think the other one's just an article and the other one's just a list of fonts. So I've started planning all of those, and I even started doing some drawing. 10 guesses what it is. I mean, obviously you can tell, but that's going to be quite fun. It's actually for Comic-Con, the Comic-Con t-shirt competition, which you might remember. So I'm just doing some drawing, which I haven't actually done in a really long time. So it's really nice to get back to it. And I'm just going to draw for a little bit, and then probably for the next, I think my groceries have just arrived. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Don't you love it when they put the groceries like right outside the door, but the door opens that way? So the door opens onto the groceries. And I'm too like socially awkward. So, I mean, it may not seem like it, but yes, I am. And then I've got to like open the door and like reach around and then like grab the grocery bags and then pick them up. Anyway, my groceries have been delivered. It's only a few things just needed for supper tonight. So thank heavens for 60/60. What an absolute blessing. But I'm gonna draw for a little bit, so let's do that. Okay, so I've been working on that for about half an hour, and it's now 3:30. And I do kind of want to wrap up on that, so I might just put that aside for now and maybe work on it a little bit later this evening in front of the TV or something like that. But what I have actually also been working on, which I forgot to mention, is some stickers for the Comic-Con. So I messaged Wilna and asked her if I could make some, like, pre-cut some stickers to hand out to people, because very often when people are there and you're busy, I'm awful at multitasking. So if somebody asks me for something or asks me something, then I pretty much stop whatever I'm doing and give them like my full attention, because otherwise I'm just, words just come out of my mouth and I just, no. So I want to pre-cut some stickers. I'm also not going to have my own machine there. I'm going to be using somebody else's machine, so I figured it would be easy to like show them what they're doing or whatever and give them a sticker, especially because of what Hobby X was like. Like, I know what it's like now, and now at least I can, you know, do those kinds of things and not have to worry about what am I going to do, blah blah blah, because now I know what to expect. So because I know what to expect, I'm going to pre-cut these stickers. I've made these ones already. So we've got Professional Gamer, some Xbox ones, a whole bunch of other ones, as you can see. I do have some other specific ones to some other games that I play, but I don't think those are going to be as popular. So that's Hearthstone, Horde, and an Alliance, just because of it's what I play as well. So I figured I'd make a couple of those. But I asked for some friends of mine to give me some suggestions, and they've given me some really nice ones. So I'm going to put a few of those together, and I'll probably cut them, not today, probably on the weekend or maybe next week at some point, just so that I can try and think of other things to add in, because I don't know, I think it'll be fun to have some extra stickers. I'm also still debating whether I want to wash my hair before filming the video. It is a little bit flat. And I do want to film a couple videos, so I'll probably just wash and do my hair soon, just so that that's done, and then I can film. Good morning. It is now Friday morning and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I ended up being woken up really early by one of my neighbor's dogs who was just barking for no good reason, or at least I don't know what the reason was. And once I'm awake, I struggle to get back to sleep, so I kind of just lay in bed on Facebook for like an hour. Anyway, I have actual coffee today. Chocolate hazelnut flavored coffee. And I also filmed 3 videos last night. It sounds like a lot, it really isn't. They were like under 5 minutes each, because of that series that I want to do with all of the different features in Cricut Design Space. So I filmed attach, slice, and attach, flatten, and slice. So those will be the first 3 in the series. So I'm hoping to kind of have them edited and uploaded, I want to say today, but like at least sometime next week, because they'll be quick. I just need to add a few things in Design Space, a few features and B-roll and things like that, and then they're done, because they're easy to edit and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I'll probably take a chill today. Ishmael's here, our housekeeper, so I'm very keen for that. It's always great to have the house in order. And yeah, nothing really pressing on my to-do list other than just cracking on with my work and getting ahead. And we have load shedding at 8 tonight, so I won't really even be able to play games this evening. Although I probably will put the computer on the inverter and then just play some games, because I deserve it. I've worked hard this week. So I've finished the stickers, well, setting them up, and I'm busy cutting them at the moment. All 3 of my machines are working at the same time. It's quite exciting. This is literally the first time that I've had all 3 of them going at the same time. Granted, I've only had the pink one for like a day, which I totally forgot to mention. That got delivered. No, I did mention that. It got delivered yesterday. And I unboxed it by myself because I had a migraine and I wasn't feeling lekker. So, did something for me. But, very cool to have all 3 of them going at the same time. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since I've vlogged anything. The last footage you probably would have seen is the weeding of these stickers. Maybe not this color, but that page where I did all of them on the crickets. That was a lot of fun, but that was Friday. It's now Sunday afternoon. Yesterday I went shopping with my mum and just took a little bit of time off because I've obviously been working a lot. And not like I need to justify why I decided that I needed to go shopping. Anyway, I've been working pretty much the rest of the weekend so far, and I'm busy working at the moment, copying a whole bunch of files and photos off my phone onto my computer in preparation for going to Comic-Con next week, so that's Wednesday. Just to make sure that I have enough space on my phone to film and things like that. Yesterday I bought a phone gimbal, so I'm quite excited to be able to use this when I go to Joburg, and then I don't have to take my big gimbal with me, because that would be a pain. So there's lots to do, and load shedding stage 6 is just kicking me in the face. So for those of you that don't know what load shedding is our country have had power issues for the last couple of years. They're not able to supply the entire country with power consistently at all times. So if a generator fails or somebody, I don't know, stuffs something up somewhere, then we go into load shedding. So it's not like a constant thing. It doesn't happen all day, every day. It just happens periodically, and we never really know when it's going to happen. They kind of give us maybe a day's warning, maybe a couple hours warning, that kind of thing. So we're currently on stage 6, which is very, very bad. We normally get a stage 2 up to stage 4. Stage 4 is kind of where it gets quite bad, but now it's on stage 6, which means that we go for 2 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, and then 2 hours in the evening, or any combination thereof. So it might be 4 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, 2 hours in the evening, etc. So our power is off from 8 until 12, and it's also going to be off from 6 until 8. Yeah, so it varies because it's on a cycle. So that's giving me major anxiety, but I'm not going to be able to finish all my work before I go to Comic-Con, but oh well. Let's just try and work through it. It is now 6:30, 6:26, and I have a members only live stream at 7. So that's for all of the people that are part of my Patreon channel and part of my YouTube membership. Patreon obviously being the preferred method of joining for me, because the percentage that Patreon takes is a lot lower. So when you're part of YouTube membership, they take like 30%, Patreon takes like 5 or 8%, I think. So take it or leave it. But what I'm doing now is I just need to tidy up the room a bit. I've already tidied up a small section of it. So there was a bunch of stuff over here that I packed away because I'd been forgetting to pack it away because I hadn't packed it away in a while. And now I need to pack the rest away. There's some stuff on the desk and then get everything out for the live stream. So let's do that. And now that the room is mostly tidy and set up, time to set up my camera, which means changing modes, changing batteries. For the battery that I have that provides continuous power, so I don't have to worry about the battery dying in the middle of a live, which has happened more times than I care to count. And set up my computer so that I'm all ready to go live in 15 minutes. It is now 1:45 on Sunday night or Monday morning. And I've just finished editing my week in the life vlog, which I finished filming a week ago. Anyway, I was like really stressed about it earlier for no real good reason. I suppose it's just because I wanted to get that video up before I went to Joburg for Comic-Con, because I didn't want to be like 3 videos behind, because there's this vlog, the week in the life vlog, which I've just filmed, and there will be the Comic-Con vlog coming after that. So if I had to only finish that when I got back, it would have been like way too long between vlogs. So I'm really glad that I got that finished. I also did my Patreon or channel member live. Today we made this. It's the sticker cardstock mandala. Did a little bit of foam tape on it on one of the layers, but I'm super chuffed with how this came out, even though it's like a little bit misaligned on some of the layers. I don't think the graphic was like perfectly center, so it was a little bit of a pain, but so getting a little bit of a blind spot because of the the microphone. But yeah, I'm super chuffed. It means that I can sleep well, because now at least my one article is submitted, my video is finished editing. I just need to export it tomorrow morning because the power is currently off because of load shedding, so I don't really want to do that now and wait for it and then go to sleep, because it's 45 minutes long almost. Oh well. I was very chatty like I am now, and yeah, so now I get to go to sleep knowing that it has been a good week. Well, still stressed because I've only got 2 days to finish a ton of work, so let's see if I can get it all done. So I've just finished filming a video on how to make a faux leather keychain. So that one will be up already because I'm going to be editing it to go up tomorrow. But as always, my room is now a bomb zone and I'm starting to get a headache. That is great. So it's Tuesday, Monday. I managed to get a fair amount of work done today, which I'm glad for. But now it's time to clean up my room a little bit so that it stays tidy, because I find that if I do many little cleans all the time, then I'm a lot happier and my room is, well, tidier. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this has been the most amazing day work-wise. I have been working since 9 AM, it's now just after 12 and I'm finally finished, so it's been a long day. But I had sushi for supper and I managed to get 2 videos filmed, edited and uploaded. I just need to work on the specifics like the description and the thumbnail and things like that tomorrow, and then edit the 3rd video. So then I'm pretty much all prepared for the next week and a half's worth of content. So that'll all be scheduled to go live at certain times while I'm in Joburg at Comic-Con. So I'm really, really, really grateful. That makes me feel a lot better. And then tomorrow I can focus on doing my nails and the live stream that I have later, getting some more Envato work done, just some edits of articles and things. Such a weight off my shoulders. I feel like I had like the most productive day ever. I've never filmed, edited and uploaded 2 videos in one day. My editing software problems are now a thing of the past, and it has made a huge difference to my life. Massive, astronomical, like I could go on. Anyway, I'm already showered and I'm gonna go get into bed, so good night. After a few hours of work, I now have all 3 of my videos uploaded. I have 4 videos uploaded, one of them is a short, so that doesn't really count. So today's video, Friday's video, and next week Tuesday's video are all scheduled, ready to go live. Very excited. Now I don't have to worry about that or panic that I'm not getting any content out or anything like that. And now it's time to clean up my room again, tidy, and prep for my lives. I need to do my nails, I need to file them down and paint them a plain color or whatever color I want to have for Comic-Con. So I need to kind of plan that out as well, and then work on some Halloween Envato stuff afterwards. Lots to do, but the main stress is now over, which I'm very grateful for. Alright, so it is now Wednesday morning, which means I fly to Comic-Con a little bit later this afternoon. I've just had my lashes done. Oh wow, you can like super see them here. That looks so cool. Look at that. Super fun! But like from a distance, you don't really notice them as much. Anyway, I've got Poochie here with me. Hello. Because Ishmael is here today and he's busy vacuuming, which you can probably hear in the background, and she obviously doesn't like the vacuum cleaner, so she sticks to me like glue. Lots of things to do, and I'll have less time in the day in which to do them, which is a little bit anxiety inducing. But I'm going to end the vlog here. Have a wonderful day. The next vlog that you see will be the Comic-Con vlog, which for me is going to start in a moment, but for you it'll probably be like a week. I'll try and not wait that long. I'll try and get it edited in a couple of days, but this one you'll only see when I get back, which you know anyway because you're watching it now when I'm already home. I also totally didn't show you my nails. That's off. Anyway, take a look at them before. So we have Zap, some other fun things over there. Then we have the Cricket Cutie, which is upside down. Very cool. And then I also put a cricket on the last finger, which I'm not quite sold on. I might change it, but anyway, we'll see. Anyway, So have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next vlog, so don't forget to subscribe, and remember, be kind to someone today. See you soon.